All right. Getting things rocking and rolling this morning. Okay, now I'm getting things rocking and rolling this morning. Just because the mute button is off on my mic doesn't mean it's not muted here. Let's roll. Let's roll with this. Just me today, so there's a Yeti or a Gray around that want to join me. Feel free to. All right. Morning, y'all. Let's make some stuff happen. I'll get something else too. What's up? NQ back in that range. Yes, trying to get back in that daily range. I think we're just still up here on the RTY, just still up. That's the only thing you can say. CL, I think we could probably look for some shorts this morning. I think we can get to that two directions today. Sure does look like we can take it two directions, doesn't it? This may be the short right now in CL. How is it? 920. GC, I needed to get out of the middle here before I can short it or do anything long or short, higher or lower. And that swing yesterday afternoon would have been the bee's knees. Did a little bit higher. 6E, my old friend 6E. My old friend. Dave! Speaking of old friends, what's up, buddy? Seriously, if there's a gray or a Yeti around, let me see if I can call the Yeti. Feel free to join me. One day I'm gonna press that button. Yeti Trades is gonna jump on and say, "Hey, what's going on?" One day. 6E, 6E. Those that are new to the channel here, there's a couple training videos up in education. You'll have a 12-minute video on just kind of the basics of what we're doing here. And then you'll have our ATM set up so you can adjust those to fit your stuff, and or bracket orders, whatever you're using out there. And then you have a how to use the big tick charts in relation to the smaller tick charts. Really simple, straightforward way to do this. So check those out if you're new, guys. If you haven't watched the videos, go to the education channel and watch those. Oh, 60's kind of in the middle too. I need to go one way or the other. Okay, well, GC 60 in the middle. CL, we could probably trade it both directions. I know there's short setting up here on the bigger tick charts, but I think we kind of need to be looking for the longs. It's been a pretty slow morning too, so not a lot of volume this morning. Not a lot of tradable stuff this morning, to be honest with you. We gotta get our runners there while Paul's gone. Okay. 26. Lone dude. Just a lone dude this morning, Dave. All right. Might accidentally entertain. I'm not gonna do this close to the open. I'm saying might accidentally entertain the breakout on the long side, but no. Even though it's probably gonna be the trade for the NQ and the ES. If the euro were just a little bit higher, I'd look at that short on the euro. I don't like the way these stochastics are looking either. For shorts on the major indices. America gears up for its 250th birthday. Monday, February 2nd is going to be the vote for the Clintons. Okay. See if we see some fireworks here. I don't think so. Okay. Gold, you can move on up and give me a chance to short you. Here we go. All right. Here we get a little push down here. Look for a long. I mean, this is again, this is the short setup if anybody's willing to trade the open here, but I'm not. You have your targets off now. Again, talking about the NQ and ES. Got my eye on the gold, possible short up here around that 36, 37 area. Crude's moving up to a spot where I could possibly start shorting it. If it gets up there, I can probably do that. Maybe around the pivot. Euro, I gotta get it to break out of this. I'm thinking short on the euro here, but we'll see. Lower tick chart NQ is giving you a decent long signal, but still a little early into the open for me to start guessing on this right now. That, I mean, it's a valid long on a smaller tick chart. Looking for A plus big tick chart trades. That's it for me today. That's it for me today. And by the way, guys, you guys know the member hangout's there always for you. It's always there. Like when I'm not around or somebody's not around, get to the member hangout, people. Um, get to the member hangout. Get to the member hangout. ES up, NQ down. That's funny. RTY is setting up for short, but I'm just not there. I'm not there. I really want the long. CL short setting up, but again, it needed to be a little bit higher for me on that one. GC's getting there. She's really getting right there too, isn't it? I'd entertain a perfect setup short on GC if that happens. And then I'd also flip around and take the long if it did it perfectly. Oh man, should take that CL short. It just jumped right in there, didn't it? Okay, go a little bit lower. Entertain long on CL. And I think we're still in two-way trade. Let's look at this daily. Yeah. Entertain this long if it gets a little bit lower. Definitely should have grabbed that short on CL. This is tough to do. Yeah, not the setup I was looking for there on CL. And turned around kind of quick on me. GC, I just looked down and whiffed on that. That was a short on GC. Dang it. I'm missing everything this morning. Alright, I'll focus. Get something in here in a second. Turn my chart trading things on. So I can be ready to rock and roll. CL short, that's my miss. I don't know if that was a I don't know if I could have taken that GC short, although where would you have taken it, right? You had it probably down here somewhere. Okay, we might end up getting long up here in a second on the indices. Indices. Okay. Yes, not quite oversold, but not quite oversold. Might it looks like this NQ might be setting up. Let's I'm gonna entertain that buy stop there now. Let's see, the high is 59, 659. So. Okay, well I'm in. I should have taken that ES as well. See if that thing takes off. ES went. Should have grabbed that ES. That would have been an easy one to get. I could give this a huge amount of leash. Although that should grab the target. There we go. Target off. Good trade. Alright, let's see where we can go with this. Let me put my target up there. Should have gotten that. Yeah, jump on with me if you want to, bud. Let me note the time on this. That
yeah.
24. Okay.
Can you hear me, Brian?
Oh, got my stop. What's that? That's gonna be one of those ones that just comes back, grabs the stops, and continues going up. Yep. Sure is.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sure is. I had to do that again. Alright, well, they're playing games here, so. The ES long is one that I should have gotten into. That was the easy one to stay in, get in, and stay in the ES long. You kind of have to think this long again, don't you? I'll tell you what, if the NQ gets out of here, you might think about it. This looks like a pretty big inverse head and shoulders here. Might consider that on the long side again if I tried that. And then you have the breakout there on the ES there. So if it did push out of there, Now you're getting a short setup on the ES. So let's see here just for a second. Do I want to entertain the short though? So much buying pressure. There is a short coming right there. If you wanted to be in it, it'd be now. GC double top. CL missed the short. That's the only trade that could have been had there. Called the RTY short, just didn't take it. I'm looking for the long, but we'll see that. We'll see if that happens.
Can you hear me?
Give me a decent little. Somebody on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Here, let me see if I can turn it up. Hold on. Put might be down. Is that better?
Oh, there he is. All right. I did this, and I tried calling you. Maybe you heard it. I thought that.
I stepped away for just a minute, probably during that time.
I was
Of
like, I told
course.
everybody, I was like, hey, if this works one day, I'm gonna be like, awesome. Just play that button, and then Rusty shows up. All right. I really want to get. Let's go back through. I'm gonna go back through everything again real quick. Still gonna entertain this. If this here's what my plan needs to be, and what's going, well, not even needs to be, what it's going to be right now. I have this as a really strong level for NQ ES. That's why I put my yellow lines there. So, like to see the ES get oversold, um, and then try to get a buy stop put in the ES, and if the buy stop gets filled on the ES, take it at the market on the NQ. That's the plan with those two. Just plain on oversold hook up here on the RTY would be great for me. Um, this gold slowed down big time, but it's at a level. Oh no, my chart trader is throwing random orders in. Actually, I might actually entertain that little double top there on gold. Definitely 6E. Anywhere a little bit higher here, that's a short for me. Anywhere a little bit higher. I'll take the next setup on the 6E. And then CL, it's just not playing ball this morning. So we might be getting a decent little setup here on RTY here in a second. It's looking like it wants to. ES setting up. I think we already got the setup on the ES, so it looks like. Let's see what this candle does. If it can kind of push back a little bit, it's either the long or it's going to be a little fake out. Let's see. I think I kind of need to look at the ES for the long here. Let's see if that candle finishes. Yeah, I gotta take that long. That's gotta be a long on the ES. Too late for the NQ. That just set up too fast. But one wick at the bottom, that was hard to do. Um, and I couldn't even put a buy stop in, and I had to go into the market on it. And I made my decision there on that one. So I got to target off now when I said I got to do it, but it's probably gonna come get my stop. I'll get it on the right account here in just a second. Trying to decide if I want to get a pullback here and get this NQ long. It'd be nifty if it laid down just a little bit back into this area on the NQ, and the ES stayed up. Now the RTY, if this candle can stay up, that's an easy buy stop right there. No, that candle's not wanting to stay up, is it? But I'd put something there. Just wait for a minute on that. And then again, the bigger tick chart says this is a buy above this wick here on the ES and NQ. A little bit too much risk for me on that one. Although you could probably start your stop under this shelf if it stays up. Let's see if that stays up. Really like to look at this short on gold. Now the RTY is really trying to set up for a nice little long, isn't it? We have a new stop spot. And if these two come with a double bottom, NQ and ES, let's get on top of those. 6E, that is that the level I want to short it from? It's just not the pattern I want to see, is it? I just wanted it to be a little bit higher. That's all I wanted from 6E. You could always look at this below these guys as a short as well in 6E. Think about that one for a minute. Now you really have a setup coming here on the RTY. Yeah, I'm gonna try that RTY. I'm gonna bring that down here to where these wicks are. If that guy turns around, it should what's the high of that? That's 33.2. So use something close to that, like 33.5 or something like that. If especially if this candle comes with a wick, boom shakalaka. Nope, everything's selling now. Can't do the RTY with these guys. Everything's pushing down like this. Let's let it go down just a little bit further. Gold's pushing up now. Can't short that. I'm starting to get more and more interested in the 6E short though. Yeah, everything's pushing down. Like I said, that sell and that sell signal that on the ES was a one right there that I called out. All right, well, let's just watch the markets fall. Anybody in the mood for bear flags? The bear flag. Ah, well, if this goes all the way back down, then find a place to get short, huh?
I was gonna say, is there anywhere get a pullback to get into that?
Any kind of pullback at this point, I think. Any kind of pullback, bear flag if people are into bear flags. Um,
You're turning it into something dirty the way you put it that way.
if you're in that kind of
You like
stuff.
bear flags and send feet pics.
If you're in that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I think I might. This is I got one more level down here that I'm gonna look for this to bounce off of for these two. One more level here. Let's just see what happens. I mean, I did come into the morning thinking I only wanted to do A plus setups, and this is becoming an A plus long setup. To be honest with you, this would be a decent long setup here. If it stayed up, and then that would make the long setup happen above this wick here if it stayed up, but it would have to stay up now. It'd have to be like something like that, but that'd have to be this. I would do. I think I prefer doing the NQ at the market if the ES fills. That's what I want to do. Well, it's starting to turn into a setup. If not, it becomes a big sell signal. So even though I'm looking for the long, somebody could do the short if it breaks down below those wicks. It's gonna try to do it. Looks like if the ES doesn't fill, I'm not going in on NQ. All right, ES filled. I'm gonna try to get both. I think. There's going to be a target here in a second on my ES. Target on the ES. NQ, you dirty, dirty, dirty girl, go get my target on the. Oh, no, you're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you a leash to run nowhere with me on. Not gonna let that happen. Take a target and take my stop. I don't care. Okay, try that NQ again on a different account here. Just want to keep that loss to something I can recover on, something that actually moves in a linear fashion. So I just jumped right back in on a different account that I didn't have a loss on. And that's going to come get my stop too, so oh well. If not, runs back up all the way. Got a good little NQ trade here. Just trying to keep my losses recoverable, you know? That's on 30, 38, 38. Where do I need to target? If I can find my smeece. Let's see. That's a good one there, Anthony. Anybody doing this? You guys doing the NQ long here? Or the ES long? My stop just got hit, and I saw it pushing down, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep that loss to 250 bucks. I was like, if it keeps going though, I'm gonna go get back into it, get back into this trade. Again, everything's starting to push down. We're really kind of neutral again, like I said this morning, so I'm okay with the two direction play. I know that might have been hard to keep up with, but that's me being a trader. And the ES long, good job, Dave. All right, pull your stop up to under this little shelf that was just made, 38.25, and leave it there. I kind of need to try to look at it, maybe a tick or two tighter stop on the NQ maybe. That's gonna come get me. All right. I missed the RTY long I was looking for. Dang it. That was good too. That was a good RTY long. I was too focused on the ES and NQ to look at that RTY, but that was it. That was a bee's knees long on the NQ RTY. Tom, did you get the RTY long? I bet Tom did. Were you looking at it? That was a good one. Okay, now I can possibly start thinking this ES 6E as a short here. Excuse me. Okay, NQ go, baby. Take that for the morning. There's a tick tight on my stop. Try to figure out a way to possibly get back into ES if that happens, maybe. Oh, stop doing that. Man, RTY, I really wanted that one. Booger britches. Booger britches. That's my official upset term these days. I'm pretty sure. Tom, you got the RTY? Nice. Yeah, that is what I would call an absolute A+ setup right there. Two big tick candles, wicks on the bottom. You got a nice little ledge there to buy off of. Momentum candle pushes through and gets you in the trade. That's everything you want to see. Or engulfing candle, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. You guys know I don't do those things. Whatever kind of candle you want to call it. Spinning star, shooting head, triple Lindy. Alright, well that ended up being a little double top on the ES and NQ. Kind of gets me wary. Maybe we need to go just a little bit lower. I'll try another long up here down here. There are people wanting to buy though. CL goes a little higher. Somewhere up in this area, we could possibly look at the short on CL. Ooh, actually, you know what? It's back to where this consolidation was earlier, and that's definitely a level. I didn't have anything marked there because I hadn't been looking at that in a while. But we definitely have a level right around here, huh? Something's going on right in that area. Even down here from this morning. So somewhere between where it's at right now and the level I just put in. I'm gonna look for that trade. Can't touch GC. Too much traffic here. No clean swings on the GC. Not doing a trade. I don't know why it's throwing those ghost orders in. I should have identified that. My one feel like miss this morning is I didn't identify that ES short. Should have identified that ES short in time to get into it. A little miss on my part. What? You missed a trade? You suck. You suck. Trying to catch this runner just so we can nana boo boo Paul. It's the GC short. I just can't pull myself to pull the trigger, guys. Somebody got the brass to do it. You got a GC short on your hands right now. It's probably gonna turn out to be a nice one if you can hold it. Do it in micros or something. I only do minis, so. Although there is a new feature on Ninja, I saw there's a new feature you can switch from minis and micros in a heartbeat. So if I guess that would be great for GC if you get a runner switch from micros to minis. That'd be pretty cool. That's what I'd use that on GC and CL.
What is that? I haven't seen that. Where'd you see
I
that
got
at?
an email that said it was like a um,
You get emails from Ninja? I don't get no
yeah. I'm
damn
trying to find
emails from
an
Ninja.
email here. Is it my um, yeah, it said mini to micro to mini or something like that. There's an email from I think you can find it on the website too, but there's definitely a email that I got from Ninja or it's spam. I don't know. It says you can go in the middle of the trade. That's the way I read it. I haven't looked at it. That's literally all I've read for it.
That's dirty if you can do it in the middle of a trade.
That would be awesome, yeah. Because if I on GC, if I started getting a runner, I'd switch from micros and minis in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Do we look at this long? Do we look at this long? Do we look at this long? Oh, that's long. Last stop would have to be at like 36.50, I think. I'm gonna put my buy stop in right here. Let's see, 36.75 is where it's got to be at, right? That's a high there. 36.25. 36.50. Okay, maybe that works. What the heck just happened? Hold on a minute. What the heck just happened? Did it just grab my stop that fast? Yeah, I'm not doing that
Think it
anymore.
went up and got your stop that fast, up
Was
and
it that big
down
of a trade?
quick.
That should have been a
Yeah,
12.
it was.
Yeah, but my stop should have been.
What's your stop set
That's
at?
weird. Let me switch this to sim and figure out. It could be an issue with my. I was gonna try to buy this at the market in a second on my sim account. It's supposed to be 12 ticks, so I have time to move it. Did that move 3 points that fast? One, two, shoot. I
He
guess it
went
did
up
move
and
3 points
down
that fast.
fast.
Never mind. That was a quick little 3 point jump on the ES. That one candle. I'm looking at a smaller tick chart. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh wow, that's why we have multiple accounts. Rotator through them.
They're gonna push this down.
Yeah, they've been pushing it down. Well, this is something I've been
Yeah.
talking about for a minute. Is that everybody's trying to get on board with this. Now, obviously, intraday trading, you can take the longs and the shorts, but I looked at that. I can't see it right
Yep.
now, but there's a big overall sell cycle going on. I don't think that these rallies up are by any means pushes for um, profits on the long side. My thought process right now is there pushes up for grabbing short contracts because these
Oh yeah, that was CPI news that got you.
oh, to them. Oh, oh, silly
Yep. Good
Brian.
call on that PBR. Yep.
Sorry
That's
about that,
exactly
guys.
what got you.
Little CPI news got me right at 10 o'clock. All right, we're filled on the 6E. Consumer, yeah, little CPI stuff, personal income. Okay, I think I may have been a tick too tight on this entry for 6E here. And it's going to keep going up if the indices keep going down. This is my area though on the NQ ES a little bit lower. That'd be the one area you may want to look for the long, but like you said, the shorts are seem to be the play of the thing. If I could get a clean, if I could, I probably should just focus on RTY this morning because it's trading like a easy peasy lemon squeezy trades. Yeah, this 60 is not something that I'm entertaining right now. Okay, you're down there now on the NQ. You're just getting pushed down there on the ES. I I got to do the 60 again. I'm in a tick too tight. Yeah, just eat that and then put another sell stop back in down here where it should have been. And there's your long on the ES. Although I think, if we want to try to follow this trend, there is a long. How many times do I want to get bit? Not very many more. Let's see. RTY setting up. Trying to set up, I think. And it's setting up to be a long here, guys. I don't know if I want to get bit a couple of times on longs. That should work. Well, I don't know. News was just news. Start thinking maybe you want to take the shorts at that point. Come in thinking this was gonna be a neutral morning, and meaning two-way trading, and well, I mean it still could be. You just got to trade the extremes, I think. Let's see here. All right, A plus setups. Couple little bites here. Got me. Couple little bites. Did make it back on the NQ though. That was pretty good. Now you got a really clean little RTY set up here if you want to put a buy stop above there. Starting to get there for the ES too. 6E, if it breaks out of this top side, it's almost a buy signal in 6E for a little ride up. I guess a little breakout the other day. And it'd be a nice little ride on the long side on 6E. Yep, no shorts on that. CL made the short. I don't know if I could even see. Yeah, I guess you could look at that on the smaller tick chart there on the CL. That would have been a decent little structure, break a structure there. Just couldn't see it as well, I guess, on the bigger tick chart. I mean, that was a short though. Let's see here. Yeah. No more longs. Waiting for the shorts. Anybody curious on the? I mean, you could possibly look at a breakout down on the short side on the ES here. That should have room to run. I mean, I guess if that did it, the NQ would run too. You'd have to have maybe a sell stop at 535 ish on the NQ and ES below this level I have here. If that's something you really want to look at, I mean, you'd have room to go, but I don't know if that's something I want to do. Don't know if that's the thing. Yeah, here, let's do this. Let's just wait for a perfect setup. There's nothing wrong with being patient as a trader, is it? Nothing wrong at all.
That's a virtue.
That is a virtue. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta do a mandatory coffee break. I'll be back, and then we'll wait for a rally. And it's rallying off the level I had here, so let it rally off the level. Get a perfect setup for a short side and take it. I'll be back in just a few.
Tom with the RTY call. Looks like it's going to go. What went, I guess.
Oh, looks like we missed a whole lot of nada. Totally should have irritated
Pretty
that 6E
much
long.
nothing.
The CL short, 6E long. Those are the ones that I would have liked. I'm still trying to buy out of this level. What'd you say? You said what now? A whole lot of
That you
nada?
didn't miss much.
Not much at all. World's oldest cave painting, they found that. A hand on an island somewhere. Well, they are trying to buy it out of there. Look at the RTY long, possibly. I mean, sorry, CL long, possibly. RTY short, possibly. Um, yeah. These I mean, I can't even trade. I can't even trade these lower tick charts on this crap right now. This NQ. Look at that. I'm not trading that crap.
That's a mess, dude.
Yeah, I'm not trading that. Got myself in. I mean, recoverable losses. That's. I mean, that's the thing, though, right? Keep your losses recoverable. That's what I'm doing. A few little $200 or $300 losses isn't going to be the end of the world. This is where the novice falls apart. They're like, oh, I've got $300 losses. I gotta get it back right now. I gotta do it. Nuh-uh, buddy. I'll wait all day to get that money back for something perfect and clean.
I've learned not to this to not let myself do that, but
It's an itch,
it's
right?
hard because now I'm like $300 in the hole, right?
Yeah, I've got three accounts that are like pretty much the same. One's
And when you're
304, one's 262, and the other one's like 304 as well. How do they got the exact tick number loss in two of them?
and when you're a novice and you're grabbing $100 at a time, because you're like still trying to learn, then it's harder to dig out of that hole psychologically.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, none of my trades are $100 trades typically.
Right,
Uh,
exactly.
like usually, if if I don't think there's gonna be $300 we gotten out of it, I'm not gonna take the trade. I'm looking at this on the CL. This is not a bad spot to start entertaining longs. Maybe just a little bit lower, back from this Globex level. I'm gonna miss another one, but that's you could possibly look at it and say if it's got to say above this wick here, that high is going to do it before I can do it. That high of 53, so This one probably hit 53 exactly and backed off of it. 53 exactly. Yeah, so 54 you need to be in on that CL.
This ES is taking off.
I know there's not a good entry there. There's not a
No,
good entry on it.
no.
Yeah, CL did go north from this spot a couple times. And targets off on the CL. I'm gonna try to get this on that account I just did it on. I actually did that on one of those accounts that was I believe I did it on one. No, it's a clean and green account. I got 2 targets off. I'm trying. Guys, it's really hard to get the trade on the screen you're looking at and rotate through your counts at the same time. So, not trying to be a mystical person here. I've showed you guys a couple of trades I put on this morning. It's hard to do. I got counts to rotate through. That was good long though. I got it. I think I got it a couple ticks late here. No, I was at 54 exactly. It looks like. Yeah, 54. So maybe it takes my stop. Who knows? I got 2 targets off. Maybe it keeps going. That'd be nifty if it would. But the way this morning's been going, it wouldn't surprise me if it took my stop. Go up now. Hey, there we go. Now we can smooth the stop up a tick. Especially if this candle finishes up. Kind of have to move it a tick up. Go CL, go CL. It's your birthday. GC short. Anybody? GC short. Calling Walmart customers for the GC short. GC short. Anyone? Not
GC
me right
short.
now. All Walmart customers. Come on, CL. Push this thing and push this thing all the way back up. Come on, CL, you can do it. All right, possible shorts around 627 to 620 on the NQ. Keep our eye out there. This is a decent level, like on the ES. There's just no setup yet. I mean, this candle stays up here. Gives me a setup on the ES. Now we look at that on the short side. I'll probably try that in one of the accounts that I took a hit on this morning. And Q is actually setting up way better than the ES here. It's actually not a bad setup. Pick a wick that you want to be in on. Yep, there it goes. Never
Oh,
mind.
there
You're
I am.
building. Got your targets off and everything. I had my finger on the wrong uh uh had on the long the quick, you have the quick keys.
Yeah.
I was sitting
Yep.
there trying to press it and I couldn't press it because my mind knew it was a long key, so it would have put a buy limit in there and I couldn't press it. And I was trying to get my finger to move over to the alt key so I could put in the sell limit. I couldn't get it to do it, and like I'm sitting here looking at this trying to press the key and it was like because I have the quick key and I could have like threw it in real quick like that. Go flat on that one. $5. Look at that, people. $5. Now that's a CL trade
Look
that
at
should have kept moving.
cruise.
Now it's going to. Watch this. It's going to. It's still set up there. It's just a lot higher than you want it to be on that ledge. Yeah, that short came fast. Maybe somebody got it. 6E long on that breakout. One of these we'll get. We'll get one of them. I can't believe I was sitting there literally with my finger over that key. Couldn't hold it down. My brain knew better than to do that. Still not the prettiest charts to trade. I'm telling you guys. It looks like this is deceiving. This is very deceiving. This is deceiving. You're like, oh, that's an easy trade setup right there. Yeah, look back and tell me that you get gotten in that this long. That's an almost impossible long to get into. Unless you're just trading pure stochastics and like hooks. Pure stochastic hooks. And then you're in this market, you're flipping a coin on that one.
Yeah, you're gambling there. I don't see them fast enough, even on the big tick charts yet. You know.
I mean, I'm okay with the stochastic, like it's just a stochastic hook on the ES coming back down on the big tick chart because most of the time that's going to fill, but you got to use huge stops. But then you're going to miss some too, like this one. That one would have paid. That one would have paid. I mean, the bigger tick chart stochastic hooks on the ES, I'm okay with, but your stop then becomes just ginormous, which I'm not okay with. I gotta tell you what, indices are not fun trading right now, so let's look other places. Still think this GC short might give us even up here, even where it's at right now. That's where it fell from yesterday afternoon, like a rock. Would we get lucky enough to get the same trade? If this has small wicks, I tell you what, if this does come with a small risk, which it looks like it's trying to, doesn't it? Let me look at it on different chart real quick. It's trying to set up for a tiny little risk, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me use my trusty 500 real quick. I think this is a short. Take that wick now. That would be a GC short under. Let's see. That lows 52, 58. 5 ticks left. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. put, put the trade in. Oh, it's off. No wonder it's not working right. I'm a tick too tight. Low. 52.8. 52.6. Okay. No, it's not going to fill there. Never mind. Canceling that order. That's the size candles I wanted to see, though. I mean, if this still comes with a wick, I'm still looking at this trade. Never mind. 52, 52.6. Leave that in there. Let's see if this. Look at this one more time. I mean, there's a lot of things about that say yes, except for this one candle right now. If it goes up to the next level, though, I like the short from up here. So I'm not upset if this candle finishes up. If it doesn't finish up, then you're starting to get a really good setup on the short side. Uh, so yes, trying to set up for the short. Look, how do you get those shorts? Like it's starting to get set up for short. Boom, in targets off. Like 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, that candle forms.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to trade these in NQ or ES with that kind of price action. That's stupid. And it's still, the short's still there. That's, I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm down almost 900 bucks across 3 accounts. I'm obviously green in a couple accounts, but I got all day to wait for these things. Yeah, I'm down. All right. So I have 3 accounts green and no, 2 accounts green, 2 accounts zero, a bunch that are copied, that are a few that are copied that are red on my ES account trades. So three that are, yeah. So I mean, that's 3 trades, 3 trades back to green. All right, I'm gonna cancel this and wait on the GC.
Going straight up.
It is. I like it when it does that. That means you're typically going to get a good swing after that.
When you hit that point, huh?
Yeah, typically get a good swing. So gotta be super focused on that one. Still don't think I'm gonna touch the indices. I'm just not gonna do them. Any of them. RTY is not fun either. You had a couple good swings on RTY earlier. That was it. But it's usually I mean, I've been watching this correlation a lot. There's gonna be a break here. You can't have the 6E going up, gold going up, RTY and ES all going up. Something's going to change. There should be some inverse correlation in those, you know.
Right.
And it always happens at some point. I don't know when, and I can't tell you when because I can't predict the future to an
This
extent.
GC is stalling out right here at this top
See,
level.
that's the problem with this though, is that I don't want it from here. I wanted it from here, and I want it higher. I wanted it from here, where all these cells came from before, and
Yeah.
here is where they bought from. This is kind of like a middle land to me. Here, I could sell it again. I mean, and the sell could come from here.
But it's just not A plus.
I just don't. Yeah, that's not. That's not. I mean, it's definitely a setup. It's setting up, and it's not that big of a risk right now. It might be worth entertaining. I'll tell you what. If this candle stays up, then I'll put a sell stop in. If it doesn't stay up, I'll let it pass by me. We'll know in 50 something ticks. Okay. All right, you got a new one there. That low is 59.5. 59.2, close enough. See, it's going to keep going up. But it's a risk that I like on the GC right now. I mean, seriously. Do I look for the 6E short up here? Yeah, now you got to cancel that on the GC. Get that level above us. They'll push it down. They're going to push it back up. They're going to get all the retail trying to flip over long, take these stops on retail. We'll let it rally up to the bigger levels and get our shorts. Because I'm not playing this bull flag, bear flag game today. Just not going to do it. I mean, here's your morning price action for the NQ. Giving me a good. Somebody could say, yeah, there's a good sell signal. You had a good buy here. Um, 6 ES, and this also is something interesting too. But I mean, you've had really, that's not a great signal. You had a decent one here. The first one this morning was about the only. You had a short here and a long here. That was perfect. And then I tried to do this one when it was setting up, and I think I just tried it too early. Oh, there was a news. It came up and came back up, got me out. Um, no, sorry, I tried to do this one. Yeah, news got me. That's what it was. I never I like the news these days. I don't usually see it like doing that much, and it gets me something. A reason to force raise here. Just good job, Dave. Again, there's a setup here happening on GC. If this candle went just a little bit higher, I'd be all over this thing. GC setup, ES slowing down a little bit right there. It's just not where I think I would want it from. I want the ES to go a little bit higher to get that short. 270 ticks on GC. RTY. Now that's a trade right there, guys. Looking at RTY. Um, if that's not an account that I got bid in already, I would have tried that. Stay there, GC. Let me take a look. RTY is a setup. Alright, GC might be setting up here. It had to be below this wick on RTY if you want to be in it. Again, like I said, the ES was setting up. It did set up now. And now I like this GC up here. It's a low of 52.9. What? Oh, that's a low of 62 now. What is wrong with me? So 62 like 7. So that's I I'm looking at on a smaller tick chart too. That's a decent little setup there. Decent little setup. Well, maybe I still want the ES to go. Oh, stop doing that. So if you wanted ES, you could do it below this little thing here, little ledge. Okay, that's enough of you putting random orders on my screen. It's gonna keep going up, isn't it? That's becoming a better setup for RTY that I like. I like those ones that just kind of hang around and linger for a little bit in the same area on RTY. These little tiny candles and the ones that like I was looking at like these from yesterday. That's a good one. I like those setups on the RTY. Or these that just build blocks and then they stop with smaller candles. So see if that happens here, and I'll try that out. If it doesn't, it just won't do it. All right. Let's see if the ES is trying to build some kind of big double top here. NQ is doing it as well, so really interested in the shorts. There you go. I gotta manage this GC here. Don't let it come back and bite me. I will not give this a very long leash. If it goes down a couple $100, I'm getting out of it. it should just take off. Maybe we were a tick or two tight on that entry, but it's got to go. If it doesn't go, I'm gonna kill it. I'm watching the smaller tick chart here. You're getting the trades chart and the setup there on the bigger ones for the NQ, ES, and NQ. Put this on my close button here. Oh, you can just go and tick a little bit lower GC, and then we'll be happy with taking that target there. Not what I want to see. Told you I'm only gonna give it a little leash here. Not much. This has got to push back down now, or I have to kill it for a loss. That one's gonna be one that bites me. Nope, can't do it. That's nope, not gonna do it. That's still a setup. I mean, that's a trade on GC. It's just not gonna do it. Won't be touching that account again today. The beauty of accounts to go through. That's the beauty of different accounts. Rotate accounts. That's a set. It's still. I mean, again, like I said, it's still a setup. And you're getting a breakout here on the ES and NQ. This is still a GC setup. It
just has no momentum behind it.
Yeah. I mean, again, if you could struggle through $1,000, I don't know if I can struggle through it. I can't.
Don't even say it. You can't even hardly say it, right?
Right.
You acting like the fawn saying the love word.
can't
do it.
What? I mean, again, look at it. It's a trade that's going to work. I just can't struggle through that $1,000 down. It's just not in my DNA to do it. I'll go back. I'd do it in a different count. I mean, because again, now from based on the entry, it came so close to the target. I mean, again, 60 up, ES up, and Q up, GC up. Something's got to break at this point. I still like the GC. I mean, I'm having a hard time looking at ES and NQ right now. RTY is getting interesting to me with this. This is getting interesting up here. It's set around up here enough for me to think about shorting that. Unfortunately, there's not really much to go on up here except for price action. Everything up. What is there like did somebody did Trump lose his tongue and all the markets start going up or something? Speaking of, I have this newsletter, Centuries of Love Letters. Bunch of old love letters on display. Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, whatever it is.
What are you
All
going
these
on
love
about?
letters there, and they're on like love letters from like the 1800s and 1700s are on display
Oh,
at a Huh. Taylor Swift's the youngest female songwriters Hall of Fame honoree. Still liking that GC short there. Am I gonna do it? The answer is absolutely not. But it's there, and it's gonna be a short. Um, the thing, I mean, here's the thing though, is like you'll get these, and like so when you look at this on 6E, I mean 6E GC, that's a good setup. That gives you confidence that if it breaks that wick, it's going to go down, and you get one that comes back on you like that one did. That's hard to stay in. But now this becomes a good setup below my ATR dots, which we need to work on programming that. I can't. I'm borrowing somebody else's ATR dots, and these are pretty easy to program for my
What
own
is those
ATR
dots?
dots for everybody. I like them. I use them as when I get in something deep. I use them as trailing stops on the bigger tick chart. Because if you got deep into this trade, if you were say you were long on the NQ right now, just let this ATR dot trail your stop. Same on the ES. Same on RTY. You'd just be sitting in the
What is that?
trade.
That indicator starts with like a P, right? That's a.
No, Hugo built it, and I'm
Oh,
borrowing his, but I've got to build my own because he's not gonna let me borrow it forever. It's not complicated. It's not a complicated thing. It's just taking ATR with Okay, well, no more short on the RTY. We're getting close to these levels that we could possibly look at trades on the ES and NQ. Do they? I mean, do they take it? Yeah. Stop putting those orders randomly on the screen. Yeah, getting close to an area where I would entertain some shorts here on the ES and the NQ. Are you not entertained? Oh, why is it? That's on the wrong account. Beauty of having counts that you should always be rotating through your accounts unless you're a one and done trader. You want to take one trade and be done for the day. Copy your accounts, but that's not me. I want to have diversify as much as I can diversify. It's hard to hurt yourself when you diversify that much, you know. Look at you think about. I was looking at this top 10 wealth management firms. They're not wealth management firms. All they're doing is diversifying. If they're a good wealth management firm, they diversify, 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 and um, that is a short coming up here on the ES. Do you take it on the? Look at that, just popped right in and goes grabs your target.
oh, it got my second target before I can move it out of
I
the
did
way.
say that was a short. Should have grabbed that on the NQ as well. Dang.
I love them $300 mistakes.
Yeah, I had that 600. It was the other day when I turned just like 2 seconds and I was I'd already hit my $600 target on the NQ and I was like, oh man, my second target's set to be like make it like a $600 trade. It's gonna bounce off the 89 here on the lower tick chart, but can't get through. I didn't want the account I was on, and this was one that I took a negative trade on earlier, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a perfect setup. I gotta get that money, and that was one of the ones that was like 287. So I was on, and it's bouncing off the 89 here on the smaller tick chart. I think that's the only reason we're getting a little pushback. If this fails now, um, obviously we got a better stop, but we also have a way bigger potential on the short side. But it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's going to try to take our stop, and I'll switch counts back again. And that would have been a beaut on the NQ. Absolute beaut on the NQ is what it would have been. So you might want to entertain the RTY short. Um, which one of those wicks do you want to pick? It's like pick a wick, pick a wick. Probably have to be like this one. I don't know, man. There's so many wicks on the bottom of that, but it's definitely now we have to use a couple ticks lower on our stop on the ES here, because if it takes that out, it's going to take that out now. Maybe that fails. Lower tick chart's giving you a long signal for ES and NQ. So that's not horrible. GC's just continuing to go up. Faked you out on the short side. Alright, got some of that back. Switch that back to the other account I'm going to use now. And try that one more time. That was fast. That's the other thing I like about it, when the markets when the trades move that fast after slowly boom. That's
Yeah.
that's a not the best, not my favorite trading condition here. It's still a short on RTY. Just where do you take it at? Which one of these wicks do you use?
I don't know. They're giving you a lot of choices.
That's yeah, and then that's a trade that I pass on. It looks like that. And again, 6E up, ES up, NQ up, GC up, RTY up, CL up. Some point, if we're just patient, this is going to break. It's going to give us a little trade like that, and it's going to run. One of these will end up running and give us a nice little trade. And well, I'll be like, hey, we got $1,000 trade. We're pretty happy with that. Now, if this candle stays up on RTY here, you have a clean. Actually, it did kind of make a clean sell signal now. You could cleanly be below these guys. I'd probably look at, let me see, it's going to happen before I can do it. Low of 46.5. So you have to be at 46.4, maybe. Maybe if that turns there. It just came up and got our stop, and it's going to continue down, isn't it? Maybe 46.4 is your entry. 46 even. One of those. I don't think it really matters. It's just no, I can't pull myself to do this, even though it's a trade. I mean, again, the chart says it's a setup, but and there goes ES and Q continuing back down on their little path. Good setups. Maybe we got just a little tight on a stop, but even back here, if you had that stop there, it still would have ticked into your stop. I mean, I don't know, like, what else you want to do on that. There's some accounts I actually want to trade it on. I'm starting to get interested in this RTY short here. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think I like it. I do like it. Well, if you did the RTY, get a target off. Do it now.
Yeah, I got target off with R2Y as well.
Yeah, I mean that set up okay.
I just see it keep going down though.
I think this one's pretty good on RTY. I think you're pretty good with that. And GC already had a setup, but there we go. There you go on RTY. Stay in it, Tom. Tom, stay in it. If you are. Right now, yeah, put your stop right above this wick now. If it takes you out, it takes you out. That's a high of so 46.8 stop. 46.8 stop. Did you do it, Tom? That was a good one. That was an easy one to get into. Okay. I said I wasn't gonna do breakouts, but man, if this breaks out back below here on the ES, that should continue to run down. Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. That's silliness. A plus trades, A plus trades, A plus trades. Well, it definitely hasn't been the easiest trading morning for me, at least. I'm sure it has been for some people. Some people that just see it and press a button super fast. Still like that GC short. Still like it. It's that level I wanted it at to short too. Ugh. I Let me pick a crap account. Where's the account that I'm not worried about it blowing it? I'm gonna use a. Let me find an eval. I don't care if I'm gonna blow. Let me find an eval. I don't care if it blows here real quick. I'm gonna take a risk on. Let's see here. Let's see here. I got one that renews tomorrow. Let's see. Okay. I got an auto renew tomorrow, so I didn't even know I had this one. Here, let's do it on this one. I'm gonna put that cell stop in. I don't care if this blows or not. Auto renews
Yeah,
tomorrow.
day from auto renewal, YOLO that joker.
15. Who cares? $16.
Yep.
Who cares if that thing blows? I thought I had that. Wow. I rotate through so many of them that yeah. I'm gonna put it in. Cell stop. It's either gonna pass the account today or it will fail today and I'll auto renew it.
You think this GC is going to tank, huh?
I like the trade. I really do like the trade. Well, this is a level. I like this level. It's traded well from here before. There's a lot of reasons to like it. I like that trade too. It didn't finish. So eventually one of these would finish and give you some profits. I still just can't get over it. ES, 6E, NQ, GC, RTY, CL all up. That is not a common thing. It's not that common. So like I said, something's gonna give here in a minute. It looks like the big the big three here on the top are probably gonna be the ones that crack. Sundance Film Festival begins today. I just the ES and NQ have been crap this morning. Like you've had maybe two or three good, really good trades.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as that goes, RTY you've had a few good trades. And I mean, I don't see anything you could have really done something with here on 6E, other than what the first thing I said this morning is if it breaks out of here, take the long, but then it would come back there and stop anyway. GC did what I wanted to get out of this junk from this morning, but it did it in the wrong way, and then it gave the sell signal from a level. And it's trying to give another sell signal from similar level. So I mean, it's kind of doing what I want it to do, but it's doing it in the wrong way. I'm gonna ride this GC, but bust if it fills this. It's gonna be pass the account or bust the account trade. Just so everybody knows that it's a eval. I don't really care if I blow it because it'll just be brand new again tomorrow morning. Feel like it never happened. Um, CL is starting to get me interested. CL would get me interested up here. The good trade on CL was at just after that 10 o'clock time frame. That was a bee's knees trade. I don't know if I can get that interested on CL with this though. I have to look at. I think that candle needs to stay up there for a second longer before me look at CL short. I would consider it though. It's that same account though. I had to switch that over.
Hey, hey, I'm back.
Look at that. That wasn't as
Was
bad as
no. I figured this one wasn't going to be as bad as the last one, so
that
pretty
was
quick.
pretty good. Just get a little ice cream scooper in, scoop that little thing out, and everything's fine.
Yeah, it's about that's what it looks like. It's not. All right, let me open everything. How's your morning going?
I've had a few losing trades and a few winning trades. Winners haven't been that big. Losers are 200 to 300 bucks. So,
Okay.
not a lot. I mean, the price action hasn't been that very favorable this morning. I mean, it just hasn't been fun. I got one account here on this GC short I'm looking at. Um, only because it renews tomorrow at the sell price that I'm gonna try to take it. That's the only thing.
Make or break it.
Make it or break it on this trade on
Yeah.
this account. That's it. That's the only one. I mean, there's been some trades, and I called them out. I mean, couldn't really trade CL this morning. It was kind of ugly. We did miss that one right after 10 that I did tell people about. I just couldn't get my finger on it fast enough. Um, try to losing GC short. Try to losing NQ short. Try to losing ES short. Um, got a couple winners, but they were smaller. Had a decent little
Okay.
RTY short here. Got us some money, and then it got us flat. So, and still making a double top on RTY. So you might try that one again if it breaks down below this. So that's been about it. I mean, price. Look at the charts. Look at the small tick charts. I mean, look at the big tick chart.
Yeah.
Not a. I mean, you had a short setup just
Around
after
the
the
open or
open. We
after the
didn't.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't take that though. I passed on it. That's a trade I should have taken. I passed on. That's the one I kicked myself on. But as you go through the morning and you get in here, where's your trade? I mean, it's pretty
Not in
much
that
just
mess. Yeah.
nah,
That other
nah.
one does nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We had and so I passed on that.
Maybe that
Um,
last pullback before down there, but yeah.
thinking I was looking for and so the NQ followed the same way and looked at a short here on the sorry that my third losing trade was a short on the I tried to short this coming out of here on the 6E and it turned around and took the long and that would have been long but anybody that took it it still would have come back and taken your stop so I just ticked right away from my entry there on the GC. RTY had a couple winners. I couldn't get in them. RTY was actually some three really decent trades. The long here, the short. I think a couple people got that, and then the long. I called this long out of here, and then we did this short too, which was a winner. Just a small one. Again, didn't touch 6E, GC. Tried the short, had a loser. So I had four losers. Sorry. So I'm a big fat loser this morning. CL, I missed my one trade that I wanted to get. This was another one I couldn't get into fast enough right after that news. It set up really nice for me, and I just didn't get there fast enough. So I was actually looking for this to set up nice as a short for me on the CL, but it didn't set up nice. It's one wick. I can't trade that one wick stuff, but
Hmm.
that was a short right there on the CL. I mean, if you really have to do it below. If you really want to short it, you have to do it below here. So that's the morning. Whole lot of nada. There's some
Whole
people
lot
out
of
there that are
nada.
green. There's some people that are green. I'm not gonna lie to people and say that I'm green because I'm not. But I'm not uncoverably red either. So not really.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? Keep your losses under control.
Yeah. Rusty jumped on
Losses are
with me
inevitable.
when we talked about that. Oh, Rusty's still on. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's inevitable. I mean, this is part of the trading game. And again, if anybody wants to tell me that this was just the easiest trading morning, I mean, I guess if you were only looking at RTY and no other asset, you'd be like, oh yeah, I took three trades. It was an easy trade morning. Done. Yeah. But other than that, if you want to say it was easy trading, it was definitely not. Not that at all. We could have chased the rundown too. There was a nice little rundown we could have chased. I mean, there's a lot of coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? That you could have thought about, like this little tiny rally. You could have ran down with that. This off the 89, you could have looked at that. Those are all hindsight's 2020 stuff. I can tell you one thing. It didn't really play out that well in real life, and that GC is just going to keep going up. So I think I did a pretty good review. What do you think, Rusty?
Oh, very good, very good. It was weird though, like the NQ and ES and stuff. They'd run up real slow, and then you go to put a trade in, and it just
Boom,
pop down before you could ever.
out of freaking nowhere too.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing I would add to it, for sure.
Oh, that.
Well,
yeah. There you are. There you go, Paul.
yeah, that's pretty good little review.
Yeah, now it's time for you to
Doesn't seem like I'll be doing a lot of trading if this
do
doesn't
your-
change then.
I've been reading news. Marine microbes help each other more than they compete or eat each other. There you go.
That's always good to know.
Analysis. Stress result.
I could have lived without that fact, but okay.
Oh, okay. What about Jeff Bezos backed Blue Origin to deploy satellite 5,400 satellite internet network by 2027? Holy crap! TerraWave is what they call it. That's scary. It's like terraforming. Nope, don't want to hear that. Oh wow, the largest ever superposition, both particle and wave at the same time. That's pretty cool.
Who's doing this? Bezos?
No, it says physicist. I don't know where it's at. I didn't read the whole thing. I can look at more. This is a newsletter. %2 of the global coal is a $1 trillion industry. Good God.
Charts are up.
Yeah, I mean they're
See
up.
what happens.
They were down. I mean it's been rough. I mean it was up, then they pushed it down, and then I guess it's probably got something to do with. I guess the euro's up and everything's up because of the Trump tariff relief. He called off some tariffs.
Yeah, he's not talking. Yeah, he backed down on it.
He's taking tariffs off on some places, and he's guess the framework is in place for Greenland. I don't know what the hell that means. Meaning, I guess he's gonna get what he wants from Greenland.
Well, I mean, what are they gonna do?
Those are the things I read this morning. The only thing I can think is everything's up because of that.
Oh,
I don't know. And here's me. I always say that it doesn't matter. News is just a reason for the markets to go where they wanted to go to. Meaning, I was saying when Rusty was on with me, I kept same thing I've been telling you. I was like these push ups here to these highs, I don't think are. I mean, probably profit taking on their longs from this run up, but I think it sure as heck looks like because of the moves down and when the moves down are happening. And Paul, we talked about this last week and the week before that. I think they're grabbing short contracts at the top.
oh yeah.
I think they're grabbing short contracts. And
Oh yeah.
speaking of shorts, I would entertain a short maybe up here.
Man, look at that GC. Whew. Been nice to been long on that one.
So, not the easiest trading morning. Really not. And you'd think everybody would have thought. And here's the thing that got me too is you'd think everybody would have thought up because of the tariff thing. which I came in thinking up. They'll tell you I was looking for the longs, which is why I passed on this. Where was it? Which is why I passed on this short on the ES and
940.
EQ.
Yeah.
It's right at right at 940. I passed on it because I was like, this is gonna be long. Thinking, you know what, this is gonna be long because of the tariff thing. But no, they pushed it all the way down. Get all the retail thinking short. We tried a couple longs out of here, um, but
Yes is at a level.
should be
Could
long.
possibly be a short.
Yeah. So it goes back to my original thought process. As soon as it pushed down, I was like, this is gonna be a two-way trade of the day. So you see a good trade, you like it, do it. Again, that double top on the RTY looks like it might be the thing to do.
What the?
I gotta take a mandatory break. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You're back way earlier than I thought you would be.
Yeah, I was happy when she said we're done. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, let's go, pack it up, let's get back.
What they do? They don't put a money for it. They just give local.
No, they just local. There's a shot around it down the area, then they just try. It's another deep one. It's not as big though, but it's same deepness, same depth,
Oof.
which means Nurse Paul will be in the house for a while again.
He's stuck to the nurse Paul duties.
Yeah.
That 6E
There's that.
long
Yeah,
from me.
I said ES was looking like a short. That was.
Yeah. I've gotten bit a couple times today.
Yeah.
You take the trade. Tell me. You tell me. How about that? Let me go.
I'll look and get. I'll put how about a fresh set of
Let me go
eyes
get
and
my.
see what.
Yeah, you got a
Put a
fresh set of
fresh set of
eyes.
eyes on it. See
Yeah, I'll
what
be back.
my take of
Give me
everything
like
is.
5 or 10
Go
minutes. I'll
ahead.
be back.
Go ahead. Rusty, how'd you do today? Same.
I'm green. I'm actually in this ES short.
Yeah, that ES was looking. My charts were not quite up for me to take that. I was looking at it.
Got in at 53 even, so
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good entry.
yeah, wasn't bad.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, actually, 53 is the bottom of that other candle there. So yeah, that's where you should be. Looks like Looks like you're gonna get a good one out of it. All right. Let me finish setting everything up. A little late to the party, but I'm here.
Better late than never, right?
That's right. Open up Arithmetic. Oh, that gold. Whew, man almighty.
Yeah.
It's one of those you wish you'd have caught. That's a month over right there.
Oh boy. Yeah, that'd have been a good trade
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
No real follow through on that short.
No, I pulled about $50 out of it, and then as soon as it started to tweak back, I moved my stop down. Ain't giving no money back. Not the way this is right now.
Nah. I'll take a look around, see what. Yeah, it's looks like it wants to continue to inch up. NQ as well.
So hard when
Well,
it inches up
double.
like this.
Yeah,
There's
this is
nothing that,
so not my style. I don't have the patience for this kind of trading.
and
It's
there's
that.
nothing like when you do pick that level and it inches up there, you don't know what it's going to do,
Yeah.
right? Usually, if
Like
it
you're getting a
explodes
double
up there,
top
you
here.
know it's going to get back, right?
Getting a double top here. So on the yes, might possibly look at another short. We are up in an area where could very well. What do we got here? Yeah. To get this candle finishes it down. Nope. Hard to short this ES, but it looks like it's wanting to set up. But that last one didn't work out too much. So
Below that, the wick of that doji.
yeah, I'm looking at that. This candle would have to close down and almost below that other candle. It'd be the safer entry, a little more risk, but I think you will get your first target off of it. Now, that wick you're talking about would be good. If this doesn't just break right up. If anything, it looks like it wants to break. Ah, there we go. What is that? 53 and a quarter or somewhere around there. It's a low on that wick.
Yeah,
53.50. Yeah. For never mind.
Just shut up.
Never mind.
But this is a level right here, like it's 69.57 in a little bit. It's
I mean,
kind of
I've
the
got a
top
whole
of
area
that.
right here. Basically, I'm in a sell zone, so to
You
speak, for
got a
myself.
zone there, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere in this area here, if it were clean, but
Yeah.
it's tough. I think what you guys were talking about earlier is right. I mean, it's easy for me to look back at it, right? Monday morning quarterback and say, well, I got in here, got in here, but this is the type of market that doesn't.
Yeah, and
Is
what I
Brian
noticed.
talking?
Oh,
I
I
see his
don't.
charts. I see his charts moving, but I don't hear him
Charts
talking.
moving. He's not
Yeah.
on
Usually
mute.
that means he's on mute.
Kind of what we've gotten this morning seems like, and Brian can confirm. I mean, these needle tops or B tops, whatever you want to call them, that's sketchy today. Big time sketchy. More sketchy than usual. that I got a little bit ago was like 3 or 4 candles.
You're at a level on the NQ here, but I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's setting up now. It just doesn't look good though.
I was
68.59. 68.59 would be
what on the NQ?
value area high. No, on the ES would be an area of where it might.
Oh,
Looks like
58.
it could. If you look at the 68.59.
Yeah.
If you look at the 15-minute chart.
I mean, if you look at the tick chart.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the tick chart. I'm looking at trying to find something on the bigger time frames that might excite me.
Up here at 62.
Mm-hmm. That was the next one. 59, 62, that area right there. That little zone.
After the morning I've had, there's not really a lot that excites me.
I mean,
I'll venture to guess too that even though Rusty's green, he's probably not that big green because there hasn't been anything that's followed through on a good setup.
unless you got
no,
that big short. Unless you're long gold, then you're not complaining at all.
No. Well, again,
no.
I called the gold long, but
Man, that's a
it was
long.
almost impossible to get into.
Woo. Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I said. It's easy for me coming back and looking at these charts saying, "Oh, I could have got in here, could have got in here," but I know that today's like today. That's Monday morning quarterbacking. That is
Oh yeah.
not as easy as it looks on
Well,
after the fact.
and now me looking at this, trying to say, are we going to short this? I'm like,
It's hard to tell. It's a short.
I mean, you can short it, but I would, in this market, I'm probably going to wait for a deeper pullback for the long.
I'd like a pullback for the long. Yeah, I'm great. Listen, I don't have to trade. I'm fine. Whatever.
There's a 6E
I
short
will take
right
the
there.
day off. 6E.
Missed that.
Yeah.
So
6E
the
short.
6E
Missed
short.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good clean swing on it.
Looks like you might be getting a gold short.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some big you know whats to take it, but
yeah, I did that. I tried that earlier today.
CL. I don't know. Gold short doesn't.
That was one trade, and that account was done for the day.
Let's get this a little go here. I'll wake me up before we go.
Do you want to try to short this? ES or NQ? Is that what you're saying?
I'm looking at it, but I'm actually, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm looking at the gold.
I think we missed a CL long. Gold short,
gold.
really? Yeah, this is an account. This is the account, and I'm like, I can blow it. I mean,
it looks like it wants to.
Like basically, what 77? What's the low here? 77.8. So.
Hey, what I am going to do, I'm going to take my target
like right
quick
now.
on that gold. I'm out on. I took my first target on that gold, so I just think that it looks like gold's gonna pull back. I could be wrong. ES, I'm scared to short the ES or the NQ for that matter.
I'm scared to short anything right now. Everything's been up all morning.
I'm short gold. There it goes.
No good. Good job.
I mean, I took the first target off, so Again, it may not get more than that, but
If it gives me a buy signal on a small tick chart, I might look at it. If it's a
that would be definitely the preferred way to look at it for sure. But it's got to get down there to give it to you, so I'll write it down.
which means you'll make money.
Yeah,
That's fine. I'm cool with that. You make some money on the short side. I'll make some money on the long side.
yeah, we can both be right. Nothing wrong with that. Go, baby. I mean, if you look at it on a smaller chart and the gold didn't. Yeah, it's working, so I'm not going to complain. Let's see. Forget that ES. Yeah, that ES is 6E would have worked. Also, you were right about that. You didn't see that.
Short CL.
I'm gonna go to.
Tom?
I'm gonna go to break even on this gold. I'm not giving any of this back.
I think
I really.
Let me put that in 11.13.
I am. I'm short at 78.8. Right underneath that wick.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving any of it back. I literally put it at break even. If it comes back up, fine. If it keeps going down, fine.
Didn't see your message, Tom, but I looked at that CL short too.
What did I say?
A CL
Short CL.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the
two
level.
big wick there.
It was something I was looking at. It didn't set up the way I wanted it set up. I wanted it to look like this and not this, and I had that in my mind, and maybe Tom got it. It was a decent little short. I'll look for the long though. We're in two-way trading, so
You're gonna get your pullback on gold if you're interested in it.
for the long.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably reverse and go with you.
Let's see what we look like on the daily. Just straight up on the daily too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
That's scary, Paul. It's set. Trying to set up on the smaller tick chart now.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it. I mean, I'd like it for it to come down a little bit lower, but I'll take this.
Yeah, but it hasn't come down a little bit lower all morning.
There it is. On the small tick chart, it's coming through. But
do it. I even though it's an account I don't care about blowing, I'm not gonna do it. This is set up on the smaller tick chart though.
Mm-hmm. Hold off a little bit.
I don't care about blowing this account today.
Well, maybe you also don't want to just take a trade for the sake of taking a trade. Well, you want something that'll give you potential, right?
Yeah.
No, that ES is ugly.
Huh?
That ES is ugly.
And NQ. I'm telling you, man, there's only been
I'm
about
not even looking at NQ.
There's only been like 2 or 3 trades.
There it is. Did you go long?
No.
I missed it.
You'd see it on my screen if I went long.
Biscuit. Oh, so I'm not looking over there.
No. I should have done. You did it too, didn't you? You got both of them, short and long.
I didn't do the long. I got taken out, but I didn't reverse like I said I would. I was waiting to hear from you if you were going to go.
I'm being a chicken this morning.
Oh, wait.
The bigger shorts are setting up on the ES and NQ. Am I going to take them? No. Am I going to wait for a clean swing from the long side? I mean, I got all day. I can come back and trade these accounts that are negative into positive pretty easily. I'm not that concerned. So, wasn't it? I was expecting just because you were gone that I was going to get like 2 or 3 runners and come back and be like,
I figured you were getting a big run on the 6E since I was gone. Come back and tell me how you made thousands of dollars.
If I flipped it to the long side, my brain just wasn't like thinking right because I'm sitting here like, and I just had read the tariff thing as a reminder for me, and I'm just sitting here thinking short 6E, and if my brain was thinking right, I was like, oh no, the tariff thing. That means the euro would go up. And that's what happened. Who's Dave, you on a job interview in that picture or something, Dave?
You got a suit on?
He's got a
That man comes
tie on.
prepared. He trades in a suit. He don't play. I know a guy who does that. He gets up every morning, gets ready, dresses up, goes down and sits in his office. He says it's a real job to him, so he has a dress code. Like, okay, that's taking it a little extreme, but okay.
Oh, I got 2 this morning, huh?
Huh? Yeah. I think you should consider shorting CL again. If it doesn't make a higher high here, I think we may have seen its run up, or at least start looking for possible entry.
What'd you say?
As I
For
say
what?
that,
CL?
I mean GC. I'm sorry, I was looking at CL, but GC. I meant G. I'm
am
pulling a U.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna wait for
No,
a
never mind.
long.
Forget what I said. That
There's your
doesn't mean anything.
long.
Forget it. Forget it.
I should have pressed the long button on the oversold smaller tick chart, like you said, but I'm gonna wait. I'm just waiting. I mean,
Paul's coming in with all these ideas after he hadn't traded this shit this morning.
Hey,
After I got my
You know,
thing.
he
I
is.
got
You're calling it, but we both, me and
fresh
Brian,
ideas. Y'all,
sat
you
here
guys
and went,
are
no, we ain't touching it.
you guys are all butt hurt. Hold on, let me grab this real quick.
If I were green, I tell you what, if I were green this morning, that's a trade I would take. I would have taken that trade. If I were green across the board, I mean, I got a couple accounts green. Don't get me wrong, but they're not anything blockbuster. I mean, you're looking at one of them's like $9 green, $5 green, whatever it is. One's like something else. So I mean, here, what I want, Paul, and uh, Yeti trades will tell you. After the morning I've had, I want nothing but a perfect setup on the big tick chart. And if I get a perfect setup, long or short, perfect at this point, I'll take it. Until
I like
then,
that. I think that's good rules.
your buddy Brian here is gonna be sitting on the sidelines.
He's spectating.
I'll be a spectator.
Tater. You're a tater.
I'll be a tater. Hey, that's
Ah, dude, you're familiar with downtown Ackworth, right? Aren't you?
huh?
I said you're familiar with downtown Ackworth, right?
Yeah.
That that barbecue restaurant they have right there on going into town.
Yeah. I love that
Been
place.
that freestanding little building, little
Yeah.
house. I can't think of the name of it. We went there last night. They have 50-cent wings.
What?
Ordered 30 wings for $15. I was like, whoa! I was like, it was a trough of wings, and they were
They were
good
probably
because
good
they're
too,
they're smoked.
yeah,
So
they make good stuff there.
I was like, okay. I said we'll be back here. This place is good.
Wait, what night's wing night? I'll be in Ackworth for that.
Yes, I said Wednesday nights wing night, 50-cent wings. I'm like, for real? She's like,
Okay.
yeah, 50 cents.
Well, guess
She
what?
goes, how many do you want? I
Next
said,
time I'm in Georgia, we are going to
we'll go pig
wing night.
out.
We're going to wing night. Back in the
I said,
day,
yeah,
I
give me.
remember when I was like in high school. This was years and years ago when they did all you could eat wings. Like
Oh,
Buffalo Wild Wings used to have it. Taco Mac used to have all you could eat wings.
yeah, I remember those days.
And I was like huge, and
Wings.
even going into my early 20s, I was huge, like a big workout guy. So I was like, all right, all you can eat wings. Let's call it all you can serve wings because I'm gonna eat
Oh,
100.
yeah,
I think
it's
I
like,
got
how
through.
much time you got? I'm going to be here.
Yeah, how much time you guys got?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to get your protein up. I was just eating away.
That's a
I
lot
think
of
I
protein.
polished off like 25 wings. I couldn't eat them all. I was
I would
like,
have
yeah,
probably gotten through
a lot
about
of
20,
protein.
25 of them too.
Yeah, I think I got about 25 of them.
There's this good place around here that's got really good smoked wings too. Really good smoked wings.
I like smoked wings. I like anything
Yeah,
smoked.
if they do it right. See, these markets are up, and I just like, I know this tariff thing's got everybody wanting to buy the market. I everything being
We
up
are
is
at
just
the
like,
rooftop though here. This could, I don't know. What do I know? Who knows?
do we look at the CLs along?
You're getting it now
It's
if you're
got to
going to
be
take it.
another V bottom, right?
Mm-hmm. Basically a one candle setup.
Another V bottom. That those things. This is. I was coming back. I think I heard Rusty say something about that when I was coming back. That we had a lot of these. There's been a lot of these one candle wicks. I like this, like the long there just now. There was another one. It wasn't RTY. It was something else. Oh, the short was a one candle wick on the CL. You get this one candle. Now, if this comes back down and stays here,
And that's a setup.
then I look at that as a setup on the long side for
Yeah,
the
that's a
CL.
setup. If it
And I
comes
would
back
take
down
it
and
too.
doesn't,
This is a level. I like this area, and I think we're two-way trading on CL, so I'm not that worried about that. I mean, and GC is a
so your
short, but
entry would
are you
be
gonna short it now? No.
no, not
No,
now.
your
Not
entry would
now.
now be
Not
above.
that it broke out again.
Yeah, your entry would now be above that wick on the CL.
59.50,
Yeah, yeah, 59.50.
59.50.
So if this candle finishes like that,
I don't have a tick counter on here. Let me add a tick counter to this. That's what's
28
all
ticks
going.
left. I would look at that. I can't. How do I make these wicks brighter? My new monitor changed.
Just just change it to like white. Tick counter. There we go.
It is white.
Can you make it? Can you make the bar thicker? I don't know if that's an option.
There you go. That's ridiculously. Maybe I should start doing that just so I can see it easily.
That would not short gold right now. No, no way. No way.
I could probably just adjust the settings on my. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Just show the wicks, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can see them.
I'll leave those two like that and see if I like it. It's a lot. I should probably just change the settings on my screen.
Hey, like that curved screen? Is it cool? I want to get a
Yeah,
curved
I
screen.
like it. I like it. I like it. Play with those settings later, I guess. A lot more settings.
Okay, now would you put a buy in CL? No. It looks like it's going to break down in it. Oh, you already have a buy in there. 59.50.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it with you. I want to trade, man.
Okay. Press the. I mean, pretty much at this point, you can just press a buy button on anything and put the stop at the low of the day, and you're gonna make money.
You'll be fine. Put a micro on and walk away. Come back this afternoon.
Yeah. That's what you do.
I mean,
Little double bottom here on CL.
mm-hmm. The CL's looking good.
That's as close to an A+ setup as I could see. You know.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens. Next week wants to play. Like, where were you today?
save my settings here. Let's see. Preset. That's where I am. Backlight. Blue light shift. Way too many settings on this thing for me. What?
That's big. Control minus.
Okay, that's a project.
What's your monitor settings?
Nathan's Hot Dogs to be acquired by Smithfield Foods.
Oh,
So is it going to be a Smith? It's Nathan's Hot Dog eating competition gone now?
Nathan. Yeah, it's gonna be Smith's hot dog eating. Nathan's hot dog eating competition.
Oh man, the Fed's pissed off.
About?
The firing of the Lisa Cook,
Hmm.
undermining the Fed's independence. That's scary.
Just a death march up, isn't it?
Like I said, just press buy button on something and then.
That's what I'm thinking. Just put on a micro and long and just
Well,
forget it.
I mean, we've seen it. That's what we've seen all morning. After the initial push down, I don't know why that looks so much different with those wicks like that. I don't think I like that. That's too bright.
Well, that's some pretty bright wicks.
Yeah. Get that down to 1. Oy, oy, oy. That was a little obnoxious there for a minute.
All right, let's do that.
What's that?
Here, I'm gonna find a place to get in one of these AES or NQ.
Are you
Just put a
gonna
micro
micro?
on.
Are you really gonna
I
do
really
it?
am. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why not?
You gotta pay for your
It's a
gas.
micro, for God's sakes. What can I possibly lose? There we go.
That's a good point.
That cures my itch to push a trigger. It's up $10 already. Woohoo!
Look at you.
Big bucks. Big dollars, man. Bring it home, baby. Got me some coffee coming on. Let's
Big
go.
time in it.
Starbucks. Got to re-up my Starbucks card.
That's what I think we should do. Is we should just take a break and come back.
Man, it's about lunchtime, isn't it? 12
That's what I
o'clock.
think we should do.
We could do that. Come back at 1. Get some lunch. Go do a peanut butter burger.
What's today? Thursday? No. Tomorrow.
Now, what I want's that freaking Chinese place that you guys. Well, you didn't take me, but Paulina did
Oh.
in Florida. Oh God, that place was so
umami?
good.
It's not Chinese.
Yes.
It's sushi.
Or sushi. Sushi. I'm sorry, sushi.
Yeah. We had that the other day. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
that
so
was
good.
the best.
It's so good.
I know.
Good. I love it.
That sounds good.
Tomorrow I'm doing my burger. Do we try to pull this buy stop down a little bit lower on CL? Maybe like.
Problem is it's really just kind of chopping up right here. I don't.
It's gonna be a buy.
But I mean, I think the clean. I mean, you
7.
can. I just
It's
think
only
a
2
clean
more
buy
ticks.
is.
It's 2 more ticks. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave where it's at. That's
I think
safe.
I'm gonna leave it at 59.50 because if it breaks there, then you got the reversal going back up.
And maybe we can ride it all the way up.
Yeah, just kind of hold it, see if it'll go back up to the top up there.
All right.
Otherwise, it's just kind of chopping up to maybe just keep going down. So. And look at stochastics. Kind of funky. I don't know. Nah.
No, what?